Then he dropped down cross-legged and stared at the screen. At his 49ers. Since Cory was born, she had made the team her single obsession, even moving to San Francisco so that her son might have the chance he deserved, the one she prayed for every day, the chance to know his father. Of course, there were other reasons for leaving Los Angeles, reasons that had nothing to do with Cory or football. Those suffocating, terrifying minutes in the dark bushes that lined the campus parking lot that night had changed everything, even if she hadn't told anyone then or now. 1,000 bricks lay stacked across her chest. She had to sit up, had to find a way out from under the pressure. With her elbows, she used all her energy and slid up onto the arm of the sofa. A burst of oxygen filled her airways, and suddenly there was sweet relief. She felt herself relax, and again the sounds around her grew dim. She was falling, drifting into sleep. In the background, the announcer was saying something about Aaron Hill, and how this was going to be his best year yet.
Aaron Hill, the one everyone's watching,
the voice said. Or maybe it wasn't the announcer talking at all, but her heart. Aaron Hill. Her heart slipped into a rapid pounding rhythm, and she tried to push herself up again on the sofa arm. This time, there was no relief. She felt hotter than before, her lungs heavy with fluid. She wanted to cough, needed to find a clear breath. But there was none. "Mommy?" Cory's voice held an increasing sense of alarm. He stood over her and ran his little boy fingers along her forehead. "You look sicker." I'm okay." She had to be. Cory didn't have anyone in all the world but her. "I'll tell you if I feel worse." He frowned, nervous and frightened. Slowly, he turned back to the TV, to the special still on. The 49ers, ready for another season. Amy tried to focus, tried to listen to the announcer, but panic pulsated through her veins. Why couldn't she breathe? What was happening to her? Strange voices filled her head. Voices from the TV, or from Cory, she wasn't sure.
Aaron Hill, the quarterback to beat. Maybe the best year ever, a team desperate for a championship, and...
Amy rolled onto her side. She sucked in a breath, but she couldn't tell if any air entered her lungs. She needed to call Megan. Her friend would find her a ride to the hospital. Amy clenched her teeth and dragged back the smallest bit of air. "Relax," she told herself. "Everything's going to be okay." A siren sounded in the distance, loud and louder, and after a minute, Amy realized the sound wasn't coming from out on the streets. It was coming from her throat, her chest. "Mommy, I'm calling Megan." Her boy was standing near her again, his breath soft on her face. She tried to open her eyes, but the effort was more than she could make. Instead, she moved her lips and forced just enough air through her lips so he could hear her. "Please, call her." Spots appeared before her eyes and danced in tight circles. The sounds around her blurred more, and time froze. "Aaron, you should be here." She wanted to breathe, but the sound scared her. If it weren't for Cory, she would have moved on, as far from San Francisco as possible. But Aaron and Cory belonged together. And this was the year. "Right, God? Please, God." "I am with you, daughter, and I am with your child, now and always." Peace filled Amy's heart. Good Lord, thank you. One benefit of leaving her parents' house 6 years ago was this. She'd found a friendship with God, not the critical...